Hi everyone, this is Anastasia with One Cosmic Heart. I'll be posting this to my One Cosmic Heart page in a little bit. Let's see, uh, it's Wednesday night and I've been thinking all day I'd wanted to do a live and I just wasn't sure what the topic was going to be. And then it came to me. So there is a lot going on the planet right now, as you all know. Um, there we are in the midst of our election process, of course, and in the past couple of weeks, we are sort of being inundated with information and cases of the coronavirus. So there is a lot of good information out there for people to follow, guidelines and safety precautions, of course. And I'm sure that you all are watching the news and paying close attention to what all those things are. So I won't be redundant and repeat those. What I will say is I posted yesterday a really great article from, I think it's learningherbs.com, and that is on both my personal and my business page, and it gives some great information on herbs to help strengthen the immune system and boost the immune system. So if anyone's interested in reading that, I highly recommend that. Those are herbs that I myself, many of them, not every single one, but many of them I take throughout the fall, winter, and early spring months just to keep myself healthy. And I myself personally, the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 days, have been fighting something, and I have been able to trace it. I know that I've been really run down, really tired, and eating sugar. So that has not helped my immune system. So because I was aware of that, I'm really doing my best not to indulge in the sweets because I really need to build up my immune system. So pretty much all fall and winter, what I do to stay healthy, I do a number of different things, but my main go-to is eating raw garlic every single day and sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. So I do tend to sort of stink of it, but I love eating it, and it's been one of the main things that have kept me healthy up until last week, where I, was encountering some stress and not sleeping well and all those things. But anyway, back to eating my ton of garlic. I sometimes will go through a whole bulb in a day, and that's not unusual for me, but it really does work. And a trick with, if you're going to do that, two things I would say. Not everyone can do raw garlic. Some people are actually allergic to garlic. So if that is you, please do not take it. And you know who you are because you have, it's a really bad reaction that people get. Um, so other than that, one of the tricks is for garlic to be its most effective is you want to cut it and let it sit for 15 minutes. There's a natural chemical that is released when you cut it and the air hits the garlic, and it makes the garlic actually more potent. So if you are going to eat raw garlic, I would recommend that you cut it, let it sit for 10 or 15 minutes before putting it on your food. If you're doing it for cooking, I don't think that that is as important. So you can just chop it and put it in your meals if you're cooking on the stove or in the oven. Um, so yeah, for me, if anyone's wondering, I mean, I put it raw on my scrambled eggs in the morning. In the warmer months, if I'm eating a salad, it's raw in the salad. If I'm having pizza, it's on my pizza. If I'm having roasted vegetables with meat, it's mixed into that. So really just throw it in everywhere. And when I do eat yogurt, I will throw it in my yogurt. And I know that's a little like, oh, how gross, but the other trick with garlic that I have found is that it lowers my blood pressure quite a bit on an empty stomach. So I try not to eat it on an empty stomach. That's why I mix it in with a ton of food. And that's why for me, throwing it into a plain yogurt is not a big deal because I enjoy both the garlic and the yogurt. So what I want to share with you all tonight is I wanted to do a couple of things. I'm going to combine some meditations. I wanted to spend a couple minutes and send some healing and loving thoughts to not only yourself, your family, your friends, your community, but the planet at large, just because of what we're going through that is pretty intense right now. I think having some quiet time to just sort of be still and not not get sort of not jump on the train of all the fear that is going around right now. So it's absolutely important, I think, right now, for me anyway. I am watching the news just to keep up with what's going on and any new updates and what we should be doing. Obviously, you know, what everyone has been saying, stay home if you're sick, wash your hands, um, you know, take your supplements if you take supplements, things like that, and just be aware of being in large crowds, of course, where there's more of an opportunity for people to be sick and not even know that they're sick, even if it's just the flu or a cold. If your immune system is low, you're more susceptible. So, having said that, um, I'm not watching the news to get hooked on the fear of, what's going on. This is happening, and we just need to be aware of what's going on, I think. The more information we have, the better equipped we are to handle the situation. Um, so I'm not like diving into the whole fear of what maybe the media is, some media outlets are doing. So I wanted to offer these meditations for people if they are feeling anxious or overly anxious about what's going on, is just to take a couple moments, take some nice deep breaths, drop into a meditation, and allow yourself to be supported by the earth, by source, to know that you will be okay, and this will help. So, the first thing for people that, even for folks that don't work with energy or have never done any distance healing, I'm going to just guide you through this. What I do is when I do distance work, I'm not always holding my hands up like in a bowl-like manner, but um, in my mind's eye, so I'll close my eyes and imagine that I'm holding my hands up like a bowl, and the person or the place that I want to send healing to, I will put them in that ball. Pretty much, I'm creating a ball of energy and placing that place or thing or object in there, and I am just really gently, with my intention, sending loving, healing thoughts to that person. So it doesn't have to be elaborate, it does not have to be a special prayer. Um, it can really be simple, like just coming from your heart and wishing this person well and health and wholeness. I mean, that's what we do when we pray for people. Not everyone has a lot of ceremony that they do, or like magical ceremony. Yes, some people are lighting candles and they have an altar with crystals, or they might have an icon of a saint or a master that they revere, but it's not necessary. You can send healing and loving thoughts to anyone at any time. So I just wanted to put that out there for people that have never done it before. It's super simple. You can do it whenever and wherever. You can be driving. I wouldn't recommend closing your eyes, but you can just send loving thoughts to someone. So the I'm gonna be reading a little bit. This meditation that I want to guide you through is called Loving Kindness Meditation. I believe some people call it metta, and I do think it has Buddhist ties. So I think it comes from an ancient Buddhist practice. But it has been, or now I guess in modern times, people are calling it the Loving Kindness Meditation. So I want you to get comfortable. If you are able to sit or lie down, take some nice deep breaths. With each breath in, just allow your mind to be calm and centered. And I know that most of us are busy running around all day working, and so we are not feeling calm and centered when we dip into a meditation. But please feel free to allow your the monkey mind, right? That chaotic stuff that's going on up here. And how I picture it is like literally a train, right? And the train just keeps going. You can think of like a busy city like Boston, New York, Paris. The subway trains are just constantly going. They might stop for a couple hours in the evening, but they're constant, right? And that's our thoughts. Our thoughts are like worry, fear, your to-do list, whatever it is. And so imagine yourself jumping off the train. So you can jump off the train and you can invite your thoughts to jump off the train, right? The train's going to run, but we don't have to put our thoughts and our fears and our anxiety on the train. We can just jump off anytime. Hey, Miss Julie, how are you? Nice to see folks. So people that are just joining in, I'm gonna be guiding people through a loving kindness meditation, just for the crazy times that we're in right now. So it's just talking about our thoughts and how sometimes crazy and insane they can be. And so just jump off that train, jump off the crazy train, guys, right? Allow your thoughts to self permission to say, hey, I'm gonna take 5 minutes and I'm gonna calm my thoughts. So I'm going to invite you all just take a nice deep breath in. And as you release and blow it out, allow thoughts that are worrisome, allow fear just to be exhaled within that breath. I'm not going to say you take one exhale out and all your thoughts and worries are gone. It's not that simple for people. If it is for you, I say awesome, you've mastered that. But with each breath in, allow yourself to fill up with the breath. Just bring the breath into your body, into your belly, filling up your lungs, right? A lot of us do shallow breathing. So take this time to fill up. And then with the exhale, it's like you're saying, I don't need that right now. I'm going to put that to the side. I'm not going to worry about X, Y, and Z. Just drop it. Just let it drop. Okay? So you guys can just do a gentle, gentle, easy breath. There's no special breathing, but I do want you to be aware of your breath. So the loving kindness meditation, the first thing that I want you to do is put some attention on yourself. So you're going to picture yourself, and I'm going to say 4 sentences and just listen to them. You can close your eyes, you can have your eyes open, you can repeat them after me. I'm not going to hear you. You're in the comfort of your home or you're on your phone. I won't hear you if you say them out loud. Or you can say them silently, or you can just listen. Okay? So, and I'm going to do a couple of rounds because we're going to start with ourselves and then we're going to bring in other folks. And I'm going to bring you guys to the end of, hi Kim. Um, we're going to include the whole planet in this practice, right? Um, and then, you can watch this back at any time and just allow yourselves to enjoy. So here we go. Just relax and remember to breathe, everyone. So I'm going to say, may I be safe. And take a nice breath because I want you guys to feel this. Okay, may I be safe. And just feel the safety of where you are right now. May I be healthy. And allow yourselves to feel the health and your healthy cells in your body and your healthy breath and your healthy mind. May I be healthy. May I know that I am healthy. May I feel healthy and whole. And with your next breath, may I be happy. May I be happy. That's a really delicious one. Allow yourselves to swim in a pool of happiness. And the last sentence is, may I live with ease. Or you can say, may I be at ease. May I be May I breathe with ease. May I be present in this moment with ease. I'm going to say those 4 sentences again a little faster this time, but I want you to just allow yourself with each breath in and each breath out just to really let go of the worries of the day and be with these words. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I be happy. And may I live with ease. And check in with your breath, check in with your heart. Do you feel a little softer, a little quieter? Has your monkey mind quieted down a little bit? Have some of those crazy thoughts jumped off the train? You can also tell them, you're like, you know what? Your money's run out. Your ticket's up. You gotta get off the train, buddy. You gotta get off the train. So, the next person that I want you to bring to mind is someone or something that you deeply love. That could be a pet, right? Could be an animal. It could be somebody that's living. It could be somebody that's passed on. It really doesn't matter. Just someone that you deeply love. It could actually be a teacher, a world leader, like I'll throw Oprah out there. Most of us have not met her, but if it's somebody that you feel really connected with, that you have a real deep appreciation for, if you can't think of anyone in your immediate circle that you want to send these words to, you can pick a public figure if you'd like. Animals are fine too, right? They need our love and healing as well. So, as you are bringing to mind someone or something that you deeply love, we will say, may you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. And may you live with ease. May you be safe. May you be healthy. Remember your breath. May you be happy. And may you live with ease. And as you hear me say that, just really dip in and really feel that. So this is our way of sending healing and love to another human being or an animal, as I said. And the next person we're going to focus on is, I want you to think of someone and bring to mind someone that you feel neutral towards. So not a strong like or dislike. And you might be thinking, well, who's that, right? Like, who do I feel neutral about? For this one, I sometimes think about, I just went to the grocery store. So I think about maybe a cashier, right? Because you don't know them, so you feel neutral. You don't love them, you don't hate them. Could be, I don't know, could be the bank teller at your bank, right? Just someone you feel neutral about. So bring that person or thing to mind. And again, with each breath in and each breath out, just listen to these words. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. And may you live with ease. May you be safe. Hi, Maggie. Hi, guys. We're doing a loving kindness meditation. May you be healthy. May you be happy. And may you live with ease. All right, awesome. So we are moving into the next one is a little tough, but this will challenge you, and just notice how you're feeling with this one. So the next person that I'm going to ask for you to bring to mind is someone that you don't like, have some conflict with, maybe have a lot of conflict with. And again, it could be someone that has passed on They don't necessarily to be present and living, right? Could be someone that's passed on that you had some difficult times with, or difficult, harsh words with, or maybe you didn't get a chance to reconcile. So we're going to focus on this person, okay? And this one is tough, but just allow yourself to listen to the words and feel the words. And please don't judge whatever it is that you're feeling when this comes up, okay? So this one, I know I'm kind of stretching this, but you can also think about this virus. You can put the virus, like I don't think any of us are liking this virus right now. We're not liking what's happening in our communities, in our schools, people that are affected by it. Thinking about people all over the planet, different countries that are dealing with it in a much more intense way that we are right now because they've been dealing with it longer. So we can put the coronavirus in our little circle here and send healing and loving thoughts to that, right? Because we want to dissolve it. We don't want it to grow. We just want it to dissolve. We want it to leave the planet. We want it to be eradicated and not to harm anyone else. So if you're having trouble thinking of someone that you're in conflict with, then I would recommend that, we put this virus in our little bubble here. And I'm going to say, may you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. And may you live with ease. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. And may you live with ease. So I'm going to keep going here. I'm going to ask that you, in your mind's eye, now hold the town or city that you live in. Okay, and we're going to send this healing, loving energy to your community, just your immediate community for the time being. You can think of coworkers, you can think of schools in your areas, but just the community at large. So may all be safe. May all be healthy. May all be happy. And may everyone live with ease. May all be safe. May all be healthy. May all be happy. And may everyone live with ease. And then I'm going to ask for you to imagine the state that you live in. And just imagine in your mind's eye that state. If some of you want to jump ahead and do country, we're going to do country as well. But we can start with the state. So may all in my state be safe. May all in my state be healthy. May all in my state be happy. And may all live with ease. And imagine that healing energy just rippling out to your entire state where you live. Okay, so now imagine the country that you live in. You can imagine the country. If you want to expand that out to the continent, that's fine. Okay, so imagine the country or the continent or both that you live in. Take a nice deep breath in and a nice deep breath out. And just listen to the words. May all be safe. May all be healthy. May all be happy, and may all live with ease. May all be safe. May all be healthy. May all be happy, and may all live with ease. So, the last thing we'll focus on is the planet, all of planet Earth. I'm going to do the same thing, so just sit back and relax. So imagine the planet in your mind's eye, or if you want, you can kind of cup your hands like a ball and imagine that you're holding the planet in the palms of your hands. You can also do that. With each breath in and each breath out, allow yourselves to fill up with light and allow all the stress and the junk to just be released with each out breath. All right, so imagining the planet, right? And we're imagining all this healing, loving energy to the planet, all the people on the planet, all the animals on the planet, all living beings on the planet. Okay, here we go. May all be safe. May all be healthy. May all be happy. And may all live with ease. May all be safe. May all be healthy. May all be happy. And may all live with ease. So I'm going to circle back. I am going to do one more. Sorry, I lied. I do that. All right, I'm going to bring it back to us, right? Bring it back to you because you are like the center of your universe, for lack of a better way to explain it, right? Like we are, not that we're in really control of anything, but if we are, like we're pretty much, if we allow ourselves to foolishly think we're in control of anything, it's only ourselves, right? We are not in control of our kids, what this person says or does, or what somebody thinks of us, or what the government does, blah, blah, blah. Um, we're pretty much only in control of ourselves and our thoughts. So I'm going to bring it back to ourselves. So bring the attention back to you, and we're going to send some more healing, loving thoughts to you. Okay? I want to really anchor this in your heart space so you're able to move through the rest of your day, or so you're able to go to bed tonight a little calmer, hopefully more at peace. So may I be happy. Ooh, I'm jumping around. All right. Take a nice deep breath, guys. Breathe in. Let it go. Breathe out. And this is for you. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I be happy. And may I live with ease. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I be happy. And may I live with ease. One more breath in and out. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I be happy. And may I live with ease. I'm just going to end it there. I'll say thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you watching this. Feel free to watch this again if you want to do the meditation, or you can you can Google loving kindness meditations and you can print it out for yourself. I find it helpful to listen to somebody else saying it so that I'm more in the receiving mode, but you can absolutely say it yourself. Okay, so I will say namaste, and I wish you all health, love, and blessings. And until next time, have a good night. Bye, everyone.